That's it.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Two Fat Fathers. Nice of you to join us again. First of all, I'm gonna start. Fuck you. First of all, I'm gonna start this off with what's pissed me off because I'm fucking fuming.
Oh, I got something for you.
Right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
mine
hit you
mine
with it.
involves you, bruv.
Don't, because you piss me off on the fucking daily, brother. Fact.
Go on then.
I'm not even joking. Right, so I'm watching this, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and then we'll get onto the childhood memories. But so I'm on Amazon Prime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pay $7.99 a month, whatever.
Wait. Is this going towards adverts?
Fucking right, it is.
Okay, I refuse to watch anything on there.
I'm not even joking, right? It is actually infuriating me. So it's the first
Wait,
time I've seen it.
yours is $7.99 a month.
I don't know. I don't pay.
Oh right, okay. Sorry, carry on.
Anyway, we pay for a subscription. It's
What?
fucked me off. So you're paying £7.99 a month, which then they're throwing adverts in. I tell you what, Jeff Bezos, if you're listening, mate, you can come and suck my fucking fat one. You're a prick.
I thought you got rid of your fat one.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And that we can talk about that later.
Yeah, can do.
But this kind of leads me into what else I want to talk about. So I'm watching something on there, and this isn't a sponsor video.
Obviously.
Obviously, we're still recording in our little shitty houses.
Speak for yourself. I like my gaff.
I could do with a mansion. That's all. But anyway, this thing is called Last One Laughing. Right.
Okay.
I'm on episode 2. I'm not even joking. Right. I've not cried laughing in about 15 years. I'm not even joking. Right. I'm fucking crying with laughter watching this show.
Wait, is that the blonde bird from this country?
Oh, yeah, she's on it.
Yeah. Kerry Mucklow.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tam
so
looks
she's
like
on
her.
there. Right, I'm not even joking. Episode 2, crying with laughter, so much laughter I've almost shit my pants, which I suppose isn't that uncommon.
No.
However, I haven't cried with laughter
Wait,
in about 15 years.
when was the last time you shit yourself? No, like genuine. I'll be honest with you as well. Mine went long ago.
No, within the last few months, probably.
I think mine might have been a month.
Yeah, but I've probably shit myself about, I don't know, 6 times in a year.
Yeah, you probably winning. But I'll tell you what happened, right? On this, I know we're going on a little tangent, but fuck it. I fell asleep on the sofa. She was at work. I fell asleep on the sofa, and then a couple of hours or whatever. I woke up and I was like, "Fucking, there's a dog shit," and I'm thinking, "Fucking dirty little." I've gone and had a look at him. Nothing. Fucking stinks, mate. And I'm walking round. And I sat back down on the sofa, put the telly on, and I was like, "It really smells like shit in here." And I was getting angrier because you just don't. It really stank. Half hour I sat there. I can't put up with this, and I needed a piss, so I go and have a piss, and I was like, "It fucking stinks of shit in here and all." I thought one of them kids has had a shit and it's fucking gone through the house. It was only then I realised that it's set. I'd shit myself when I'd been asleep, and it had like set and stuck my pants to my arse, and I was like, "Fucking hell!" So I threw them away, and I didn't tell her for like maybe 3 or 4 days. And I was honest with her and told her I shit myself again.
Mate, there was this one time, I know, again, we're still on this shitting tangent, but I can talk for months on this subject. I basically thought it was fart at work, and I shit myself, right? But I didn't know I'd shit myself. I thought, oh, this is risky. You know, the warm, wet ones. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I've gone to the toilet, pulled my cactus down, I've sat down, and I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Wait, did you send me a picture of your pants on that one?
Yeah, I might have done.
Yeah, I
sent
think.
my boss one.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I was like, listen,
Dirty
mate, I've
cunt.
got to go home. 2 secs. I'll be back in 1 minute.
You know, if he goes and gets his pants, I swear.
No.
All right, a little bit. Obviously, he's gone to do whatever. I think he might have followed through, but Ben shits himself quite regularly, and it is funny. And I don't feel sorry for him. But I've got text messages like on my phone of years ago when I texted him. I said, "Do you shit yourself last night?" He's like, "Yeah, I had poorly belly for a while, and he'd farted and followed through." He's just, he'd probably put his hand down there as well and have a little sniff. What is that? Um, you look like you should be on predator exposure.
No, mate, I am being professional. I feel like we've nearly made it, so I'm going to wear a shirt and tie on every podcast
You, all right?
because I'm working.
Okay. Um, you are a fucking, you're a weird guy, and I can't help but feel like if I met you now, we probably wouldn't be friends though.
No, I'd probably spark you by now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You'd wind me
You've
up
only got
somewhat.
fucking 2 knuckles on one hand.
Yeah. You calls one of them, actually, which I suppose we could touch upon.
Well, you need to learn the
Anyway.
fucking punch.
No, I'm got good at that.
Okay.
Anyway, so, right, let's get into it.
Okay. Yeah.
First of all, I want to start off by how we met. It's not that funny. But how old were we? 4? 5?
Four, maybe 5. I think. Wait. How old? How much older am I than my sister? 7 years. Yeah, I'd have been 6. 6, because she'd have been 1 when we moved into that house next to you.
Yeah, that was it.
So 5 or 6. Yeah.
This dirty little moving van turns up, and were you riding a bike? Sure, riding that.
Might have been.
Just riding a bike, and I'm like, who the fuck's this new kid looking about the same age as me? And I'm like, well, so I've got to set the scene a little bit. We had like our parents lived in a masonette. There was a back with like a little courtyard, and then we called it out the front, which we weren't allowed to go out because of too many predators. However, the predators actually lived below me. We later found out.
Below us, next to us, up the block a little bit, and up the block a little bit more. They were all out
Lovely
there. Like
place.
when we were playing in the summer, they were definitely just sat in their kitchens knocking one out. Remember one of them when we were like 7 invited us in to look at page 3 models?
Yeah, he lived below my mum, didn't he? Dirty old.
Yeah, and he
He
taught
died.
netball at school.
I know, scary stuff.
It's bad,
Beware,
isn't it?
kids.
It is bad.
So
Always knew he
Darren's
was a
riding his-
fucking nonce. Anyway, yeah, carry on. Fucking him and his
So
cats.
Darren's riding around out the front while his parents say his parents.
Parent.
His mum was getting all moved in, and I'm like sneaking out the front trying to suss out who this guy is. And yeah, I don't know, like it was cool, man, because we hit it off straight away. We did hit our arguments.
Oh
quite a
yeah,
lot
I
of them.
mean, I remember. I mean, it was weird because it was like the average family. I think back then, 3 kids, and both. Well, my mum had me and my brother and my younger sister, which was 7 years or something difference, and then there's your brother, which were the same ages as me and my brother, and then our sisters were exactly the same age, and actually they've been friends for their entire lives.
Yeah,
Like us, really.
friends.
The only weird ones out of it are our brothers that are a bit weird, but you know, they do what they do.
But I had some good times with that sounds weird, but I had some good memories with young Nick. You know, me and him were
Told
a
you
bit
that shirt
similar
and
in
tie was a bit sus, didn't I?
No, so there's one memory, which will probably lead us into a whole topic of conversation. Is me and Nick built the best fucking base, and no one believed me, and him made it. And I'm not it like even to this day. Me and Nick built that from fucking scratch. It was a serious
Where was this?
base.
Down the woods.
Down the fucking woods. Yeah, like you teamed up with Aaron, and me and Nick made one, and then we compared.
Me
It
and
was
Aaron, me
like
and
nearer
Aaron, me and Aaron made a fucking tree house with a fucking clay floor, bruv. And it had
We all helped with that in
insulated
the end.
walls. Shut up. No, you never. We even fucking...
we
No.
fucking did.
You helped with the roof. You went and got a few leaves and chucked them on top.
Shut up, bro.
Telling you.
But anyway,
That was the best
no,
base. That was the best base. You know it as well.
it was.
Yeah, there you go then. So you didn't build the best base. Me and Aaron did.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
we all built that one.
Mm.
100%.
Yeah, okay. You helped build the roof. Well done.
It wasn't just a roof.
You can put a little
I
gold
remember
star on your pedo shirt.
I remember
Like a,
slugging up
like a
some logs,
McDonald's
bro.
worker. You'd have 25 by the end of this one.
Don't, mate, because even on my ID badge, I'm the chief burger flipper.
Mm.
And I'm hoping there is someone from work that's going to watch this and go,
What
yeah,
a twat.
He's
Oh, right. Okay. No, yeah.
he's telling the truth,
Yeah.
and he is a twat. But,
Them woods were brilliant.
oh, mate.
Do you
Do you know what?
I spent the best years of my life in them woods as a kid, sneaking off down there on bikes, going fishing, having fires. Some of them fires were mad. We were only like 8. Remember the night we were down there till it was dark. We had a massive bonfire and we heard this running, and it was the deers, and they jumped over the bonfire, over us, over the fire, and we were like, "What the fuck is going on?" That people wouldn't believe it.
I know, mate. I totally agree, and the fact they
I lost my virginity in them woods as well.
I didn't.
You lose yours in the back of a transit.
No. Disclaimer: he didn't lose his virginity to any of us. All right.
No. But them woods are special, mate.
Mate, like even if I went back down there now, like it just everything floods back. So
Wait, go from the bridge. The swims.
Yes.
Go on.
God, I just remember Chubb Corner.
Chubb Corner, yeah.
But there was one before it.
Big Open.
No, that was way
That's
further back.
after. What about
yeah.
Okay, I wasn't gonna say the name, but yeah, because that was honestly, we thought it was a dead body for about 8 years, laying in the fucking water, and it was just a sandbag.
Yeah.
But we'd never touch it because we were shitting ourselves, thinking it was a dead body. This real and all, from the age of like 6, 7. 7 or 8, I'd say, maybe a bit older than that, 8. We actually thought it was someone buried or been drowned. Yeah, and we refused to touch it. And then one day we got some bollocks and we're like, let's go and see if it's a dead body. Went up and it was just a sandbag. But that lasted for years.
Forever on, that was known as the Millie Downer fishing spot.
Yeah.
And then a little bit up from that, there was I just remember so my brother had this fucking cheap £5 fishing rod. It was about 4 foot, right, little blue one that my dad bought for him when we went away on holiday to Selsey, catching sticklebacks.
Oh, look at you! Look, we got holidays.
Right, mate, it's nothing to fucking rave about. Anyway, and I caught this big perch on it, and it fucking snapped the rod.
Yeah, I remember the Ben's perch bit. What was it called?
The rope swing.
Swing. Sorry. Yeah, we had the rope swing. Do you remember that old lady's dog? Yeah. That's where the special happened. And remember we was fishing and this one woman was shouting. Fucking cough. I'm gonna put one of these in. Old woman was shouting at her dog, and she's like, "Oh, the dog's falling in the river." And we had our landing net, sort of like fucking 3 meters long. The river was only about fucking half a meter wide. We got these fucking poles going back, fucking rod bags, seat boxes. Jesus Christ, it was unreal. And we scooped this little dog out the water that was gonna die. Remember that? That was fucking brilliant.
I mean, I do, but I don't, fully remember it. Even though that was like that's a quality moment. Another moment is remember when my dad bought me that fishing pole, and then it come off, and it was fucking freezing.
And who went in to fucking get it when you lost it? Me, because you were crying.
I was.
To be fair, I'd have been shit scared if I'd have lost it, mate. And I thought, no, I ain't letting you get a good hiding. So yeah, it was up to here. It's fucking freezing.
It was like in the winter.
I left my wellies on because I thought that'd help, and then they filled up with fucking water. That was hard to get out.
Hey, no,
wellies from Shoe Zone that cost £2.
and still expensive to us.
Fucking right, we only got £2 a week pocket money. We used to get the bus from our estate into town, buy half a pint of maggots, or a pint of maggots if we got the extra 50p. Or if we bought a float, we had to walk home because we couldn't afford a bus back. But
It's true.
yeah. So we'd get the bus back or walk back, get all our stuff set up. All four of us, these great big fucking boxes and seat boxes and chairs and rod bags, net bags, trundle on all the way down there, which felt like a mile, but now it's not far really.
I don't know. I still get worn out.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we'd go fishing all day, every day, and we'd catch. And I remember your dad coming down, and he said, "You caught anything yet?" Nah, he said, "Yeah, give me that then." Took the rod off us. I think it was off you. You were Aaron anyway. Chucks it, casts it in under a tree. 2 seconds later, rod tip's gone fucking whack all the way round, chub out, and he went, "There you go," and went home. He was brilliant. Brilliant fisherman, wasn't he?
He is good, yeah. And then obviously stopped it, but
Yeah.
the guy's mental. Like, he used to spend, like, I remember him telling me a story where he so there was this venue and he kept coming like second, and then he was like, I need to work it out, and he just spent hours down his fish pond by like putting bait in and like putting like split shot along the line,
Mike.
so it all fell exactly the.
There you go.
So he put the shot on a certain way, so it would fall exactly the same time as the bait. As soon as he done that, he was unbeatable.
I remember him having us tie pole rigs, on the balcony with a bucket of water, and just hook length line pole floats, the little silicone rubbers or whatever, pole rubbers and loops, and then putting them on rig winders. And it was how to paint them. Why to paint them different colours because the light and stuff.
Light, yeah.
And it was just, and different depths, how the bait would sink through the water at certain levels. If you wanted to get through the smaller fish that were biting it, to get through down, get the bait lower, how to do that on droppers. And it was clever. But we'll go back to our childhood activities. And I was thinking about the woods then as you were talking. And I remember the first time I ever crashed a motorbike.
Stewart's?
Yeah.
No.
That was the first one I crashed. Not the first one I rode, but it was a bloke that lived below you, or yeah, below us.
Kinda.
And he had a Yamaha TW125, and I must have been 10. I couldn't touch the floor. I remember, and he said this geezer was like 25, 30, and he was like, "Do you want to ride it?" And yeah, of course. So I jumped on it, and he's like, "Right, go down for first gear, up second, third, fourth." And I can just remember out the back, bombing up and down. There's kids everywhere, just on a motorbike. And my mum was just like, "Darren, you shouldn't be riding that." And I'm like, yeah, okay, no worries. And we weren't a bollocking. It was just 10 years old. I'm ragging this motorbike up and down the back of our place. And she just, "Darren, stop that." Yeah, all right. And then I took it down. I said to him, "We go down the field, down by the woods. Can I ride it by the river?" And he's like, "Yeah, all right." So we get out the front, get around the corner, and he's like, "Yeah, you ride it. Main road, no helmet." And he's just like, "Yeah, go on then." And I took off straight over the bridge, went down the gravel bit, all the way up to the river, up to the other end, the other bridge, Minnow Bridge.
Yeah.
And I fucking banked in, and I pressed the front brake on gravel, mate, and it just went from me. And I came off, flew up the bridge. And I got straight back up, jumped on, picked the bike up, and I was like, "Fuck, I've broken this geezer's motorbike. Like, I can't afford that. I can't even get."
Did you snap like a
I broke
clutch handle?
Yeah, I think one of the levers broke, but the whole front light fucking opened up, and I was like, "Fucking hell!" Trying to put it back together, couldn't, because I smashed it to pieces where I took a nosedive. And yeah, I rode it back, bombing it back, and I said, "Yeah, I fell off and I broke your front light." And he's like, "Yeah, that's right, mate. Don't worry." And he was like, "Why don't you take it down by the school on the roads and come back round all the lanes?" So I did. Were you on the back? No, you weren't on the back.
No. The
No.
time I was on the back is when me, you, Nick, and Aaron. So we're going down the river. I think we had fishing gear with us,
No, no,
but
no,
we
we
sort of
didn't.
we
No, do
didn't.
you
We
know what
just
we were going to do? I
no.
remember. We were going to go and get you to ride the horse that was in the field. You were going to climb up a tree and wait for the horse to come under and then fucking bop on it and run. Yeah. That
That fucking
white
white
horse.
horse.
Yeah, yeah. You would honestly, we all went there with the full intention of getting you to jump on this fucking random horse and try and ride it around the fields.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I knew that was a plan, but I didn't know it was linked
Yeah, I
to
remember.
that. So we're walking down the river and we see what is it like was it a Yamaha or Honda 7E?
It was
It
a
was
no,
like
no. It was a big road bike. It was a like an SV650 type bike. It was.
I can't
It weren't
remember.
no little fucking scrambler.
I know
It had
that all I
fucking slicks
remember.
on the cunt, didn't it? Great big back
Well,
wheel like
one
that.
was burnt out.
One, yeah, one.
It had
Yeah.
a great big hole in it, and so we're like, "Fuck it, we'll get it out." And I swear to God,
It
this
had
is
been
God's
dumped.
honest
We
truth.
didn't nick it. It had been dumped in a field, and we were probably 11. Yeah.
No, it's in the river.
No, it was in the fucking Minnow Bridge. You turn right there, didn't you? Wasn't it in that?
No.
Are you on about the moped?
Yes.
No, I'm not. I'm on about the blue road bike.
Weren't that up by Westfield School?
No, that was up by Minnow Bridge. When you went over that, you go over the bridge and you turn right straight away, and there's a metal gate.
Oh, yeah, the Hawksfield.
Yeah, it was in there, and that's how we found that. So we're talking about different things.
I'm talking about the bike we pulled out the fucking river.
No, I'm not on about that one. That one just got nicked when they used to do it in the time on our estate. All the older kids used to order a pizza and then jump him as he come around and nick his moped and the pizzas. Not us, but the older kids used to do it. I say the older kids; they're only 13, but we would do that one. But the one I'm on about is you go over the bridge, turn right, and there was this blue Suzuki 600, 650 road bike. And that's the one I rode back and I chained up.
See, I thought
No.
I'm getting mixed up here because I know exactly what happened with that.
Mm.
See, my story's getting mixed. So what I'm about to say now, you'll be like, oh, yeah. We took this bike back home.
Yeah.
Right. And then we said to our mums, we said, oh, we found this bike. We're going to do it up. And then we started buying all them motorbike magazines, looking at like fucking exhaust pipes and
Like Fast Bike magazine, UK.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
And we were blessed with a couple of titties and that as
Yeah.
well, weren't we?
Yeah. But the one I'm on about is one of the best childhood memories, core of my life, was we found this bike in a field. It was lay on its side and it had clearly been nicked. But we're young. We pick it up, got fuel in it. And we got it out the field, got it over the bridge, and we put the stand on, we put it there, and we're trying to get it started. Obviously, there's no key, but the ignition barrel had been taken out. And we were fucking around with wires, all sorts. We're like, we get it started. And we're kids, we ain't got a fucking clue what we're doing. No internet, so we couldn't Google it, how to hotwire something. We didn't even have a fucking phone. So we're just fucking around, touched two wires, and it did it, and you heard it. And I can remember being like, fucking hell, it's going. But I'd been riding motorbikes for a while up until this point. And I remember putting the wires together and the fucking thing just and it just went fucking smoking, and we let it sit because we were sensible. And it was me, you, and I'm pretty sure it was your brother. I don't remember it being my brother. But I got on it, put it into first, rolling. Yeah, it goes, it's fine. So we went 3 up on the fucking thing.
I was going to say, yeah, all three of us on the back.
And I had your brother in front of me. He was tinier, he was smaller. Yeah. You behind me, and I'm on this fucking big 650 road bike at 11. And I'm fucking hooning it back down the river.
Would, yeah.
See the main road, and we were like, oh, should we? Yeah, fuck it, it's clear. And just open this thing up all the way up the main road into our bit. Took it in, put it next to your shed, which would be my garden at the time.
Yeah.
And you went and got a lock for your bike, and we put it round the front wheel and put it round my fence. Remember, we turned it off, went up. My mum's car, your mum's car, obviously they've just seen a couple of 11-year-olds got this bike, no helmets, no fuck all. And innocent as you like, we've gone, yeah, that's ours now. They're like, no, it ain't. And we're like, yeah, it is. We found it.
Put it back where you found it.
Yeah, go and put it back. We're like, no, we're keeping it. We want it. And one of our mums would, it's probably fucking stolen, you fucking idiots. Fucking take it back. And we're like, nah, that's mine. We're keeping it. It's our motorbike.
Yeah, we're doing it up.
And they were like, take it back. And this is how good parenting was back then. Take it back. All right, so we all jumped back on the fucking thing, start it up. We're gone. We had so much fun on that bloody thing for hours. It was a wicked bike. It was fucked, but it was so fun. If my kids are 11 years old now,
can you imagine?
Bro, I don't even like seeing them on a push bike out on the main, like on the path.
Yeah,
I shit myself.
Scooter.
Yep.
On the path going along. I'm like, oh fucking hell.
Yeah, slow down. Yeah, don't go near the curb. But it's true. But yeah, that's what we were doing, and it was fun.
But we were stupid as kids. So there's another time where we used to. Honestly, you're going to think, what the fuck are you thinking? But we used to cycle our push bikes as fast as we could. You know.
Oh, into that wanker's hedge.
Into the hedge.
Yeah, to try and fucking put a hole in it. We coming down the road, full chat, just pedaling till your legs couldn't go any quicker. Whack, hit it. Bike could stay in the fucking thing, and you see if you can hit their front door or their house.
Like, what is going through our heads?
I don't know, it was fun though. It was fun.
Isn't it? Can you imagine like I said, like on reflection, now we're older, like can you imagine? Well, I don't know, parenting's different. I think there's a lot more caution these days.
Yeah, I think the world's changed. Like me with my kids, I'm overprotective.
Yeah.
I completely am. And I don't know. I just, like, my kids go out play now for the last year, go out with their mates and go knock for their mates, whatever. And the first 5, 6, 7 times I've sat by the front door and I'm like, I'm going to go check on them. And I'll be out the front door, like, looking, and I said, don't go no further than that green. You go further than that. Me and you are having words. You busy little shit. You stay there. But they did. They were good. They come home when I go out the front door and give them a little... and they come in. They walk to school and that on their own. Walk home on their own. They got mobile phones now. How old were you when you walked to school on your own? Because your school was the same. We went to different primary schools, didn't we? But they were there and there.
I can't. I think it was probably year 2 or year 3.
Yeah. How old's that? 7 or 8?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think we're probably the same age, 7 or 8. Because I can remember walking with my mates. I remember my mum worked at a nursery, so she had to leave early in the morning before we left, and I'd have a couple of my mates round, and they'd come round at 7, half 7. We'd watch an episode of Pokemon, and then off we'd go. But I remember we got into wrestling, and I can remember power bombing off my sofa. I got one with your wrestling. Stood on the edge of the sofa, and I've lifted him up, and I power bombed him in my sofa, and the whole sofa just went fucked. The whole fucking thing middled, gone, dead. So we left, and I'd left the front door unlocked and everything all day. And Mum got, oh mate, when I got home, it weren't fake wrestling then. I'd have been in trouble. And I remember you jumping off a wardrobe like Jeff Hardy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you can tell that story, but fucking hell, I remember your dad.
What the fuck? Didn't we snap the bed in half?
Yeah, snap the bed clean.
Fucking clean in half.
But you have jumped like 8 foot.
Yeah.
I
was a lot skinnier back then.
Yeah.
Mate, yeah. I can't remember who I jumped on.
You could eat 12 of what you were now.
Yeah.
Starter.
Yeah. I remember jumping straight. Do you know what the worst thing about that bed is? Because my dad, he will, he put these like in steel,
Mike.
um, these steel fucking beams to like support it, and then every time I got in and out of bed, I used to cut my fucking leg on them cunts.
Yeah, it serves you right for breaking the fucking thing, you fat wanker.
Fuck off! Just buy a new one, innit?
Well, I mean, mate.
But saying that, I repair everything still.
Yeah, no. I ain't about that. I ain't got the
Yeah, I
patience.
know you're not. Fuck that. That's why I like collect loads of random shit. 'Cause I'm like, that will come in handy.
Yeah.
That will come in.
Yeah.
I'm like a proper old school dad, and then I'll fix it somehow.
Yeah. I mean, just trying to think of what else. I mean, there's so much shit we did. I remember the BMXs. We had BMXs. I mean, you went a bit further than that, and there's videos on YouTube of it. But I remember we got them at Christmas, and you had a Huffy MJ12
12. Yeah, you know.
in like a khaki green, right?
It was grey.
Was it? Well, I'm colourblind anyway. Don't matter. So for me, it was khaki fucking green. Don't bully disabled. Not nice. And so you had these nice ones.
You had the Argos one.
No,
red and white.
it weren't Argos. That was some. No, it was some like shitty Littlewoods catalogue jobby. And the fucking handlebars on it were like a fucking chopper. Do you remember? And my mum had obviously done the catalogue because we're poor and whatever. So we got these bikes, and I was like, no, the handlebars need to be thinner for like, what's it called? Bar spin. Not that I could do them, but they needed to be thinner, or skinnier, whatever. And we'd had them for about 2 days. So it might have been Boxing Day, day after. We're out there, freezing cold, with a fucking hacksaw. We've taken the grips off, we're cutting handlebars down. Got the gyros we're fixing and putting it was just quality. And then you had this little black ramp from Argos.
Loved it.
And we used to jump up the stairs and 180. I can remember doing 180s. I can remember trying to do bar spins. I can remember trying to do like the little bits, and I was never like as good as you were. You were fucking phenomenal. And we'll link some of. When I put this out, I'll link some of his videos underneath to go and have a watch because they are actually class. I still show people now. Because I find it incredible that you could do that. I don't think you could do it. Oh no. Yeah, you ain't getting the fucking airtime you used to.
Hell no. But I am planning. So I've got a mate who runs a channel, which again I will drop a.
Yeah, I'll put it in. I'll put a link of his in our bio.
So I've been riding with him for years, and he started a channel, and it's flying, and he has basically put a challenge in when he gets to like I think it's 500,000 subscribers.
What's he on now?
I think it's I don't know. He was like on
2, yeah.
He was up there, and I've agreed that when he gets 500,000, I will do a backflip on a bike. Swear down, I'm gonna fucking do it. But I do want to get involved and support because
you are not doing a backflip now.
I guarantee I could.
How old are you?
I don't know, relevant. Same age as you.
No. Yeah. 34, aren't you?
Don't know. 20th of September 1989. I'll forget.
And no, you're 35. No, you're 35 now. I'm 36 in a couple of weeks.
April.
Mm-hmm.
I can never remember the date. I want to say 8th.
No, you're wrong. We're supposed to be mates for like 30 odd years. And you're
I
shit.
can never remember. 9th?
No.
13th?
No.
It's less, isn't it?
Yeah.
6th?
Yeah. Don't act as if that's good because you had like 8 guesses.
What's mine?
20th September. You just told us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not that I needed that because I know.
No, you're good.
Shit, where were we? What were we talking about? Oh, you not being able to do a backflip. Yeah, it's not really the age thing. I think aerodynamics will fail you. And you might get here, seeing the sky. I think you'll get there. And then I just think it's over.
Well, watch this space, motherfucker.
Yeah, I will. If brother, no, I don't. I think. Do you remember? You used to get the mattresses, the mattress to stop you dying on the ramps.
Mattresses. I've done cardboard boxes, and
the front flip where you landed your arse.
Bro, I couldn't walk for a week. I actually thought I paralysed myself.
Bowling around like Dale Winton.
I'm not joking, right? So that one, so I learnt this front flip. I think I was the second person in the like. I wouldn't publicly say this if I didn't believe it. I think I was the second person in the whole entire world to do this trick, where I like did a. Just for people who don't know what BMX tricks are, basically a wheelie up a ramp straight into a front flip, right? Second person in the world, and I landed it. And then I tried it on my like home turf in Woking, and I fucking landed on the edge of the ramp.
On a heroin needle.
Oh boy, right on the old cocks. Oh, I swear to God, right, I fucking leapt up, shooting pain down my spine.
There's video of
and
it
I
in
was
there.
like, yeah, there is a
Yeah.
video. And I fucking like, I need to get home. I need to get home. I like laid on the floor for a bit because I was in agony. I fucking adrenaline's still up. I got myself home, got to bed, and I swear to God, I did not leave that bed for a fucking week. My
Mad.
mum was bringing me food. I couldn't barely go to the toilet. Honestly,
You
I
were
thought
good
that was
though.
me.
Like genuinely, like you had, like I think I got to a certain age, probably 13, and I
And you
was
grew out of it.
got into fingering.
Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it.
I was frigid.
I loved it.
I was frigid.
Yeah.
I was like, as long as I'm with the boys, I'm safe.
Yeah, the bigger boys will protect me. No, I think I got to that a certain age, and I was just like,
But you're
yeah.
quite chavvy, aren't you?
We grew up 2 doors apart, mate. There's no chance you're telling me you're upper class or higher class. I'm common
No,
as fuck. No.
no.
I am common as fuck.
Listen, I don't want to say. I'm not saying like you're. When I talk about chavs and that, I'm talking about I don't know, fucking Nike Air Maxes, jogging bottoms. Well, I was a grunger. I wore baggy jeans, my ass on show. They still are.
You also wore our
You-
mate's mum's jeans once.
I did,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you know why I did? Did he not tell you the story of why I did?
No, but we won't talk about it on here anyway. Just in case.
No, it's to do with BMXing.
Oh, okay.
So me and him were on bikes and that, and we went to like I don't know if it was like a Land Rover experience. There was like a fucking massive steep hill into like this fucking water, and he was like, "Yeah, go down that on your bike," and I'm like, "Yeah, all right." So I fucking caned it down there, got absolutely soaked and drenched, and had mud all over me, and I was freezing. And he goes, "Oh, you can borrow some of my mum's jeans." I'm like, "Yeah, all right." My fucking penis is up inside me.
I will say though, she is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
I can't remember. I want to say.
I'm not saying names. No, you can't. I won't name drop. But she is genuinely one of the nicest people I've ever met.
I've only seen her a few times.
Come around my house once when there was a little bit going on, not with me. My missus was at work and I was trying to help sort something out, and the kids needed to do their reading books for school, and they could have only been 6, 7. She was like, "Well, while you're doing that, I'll do your kids' reading books. We'll do the reading with them." And sat there, read with them, signed their books. She just one of them people. You'd never meet anyone as nice as her again in your life. She's genuinely an incredible person. And I think the world of her. But yeah, not in a naughty way. Just before you ever go at me and text me tomorrow. But no, it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of other things as well that we did.
Well, I'll tell you something. Do you remember a time I gave your mum a Valentine's Day card?
Yeah.
How did that go down? So I love Darren's mum.
I love my mum. I wouldn't give her that.
I love her in a different way, brother.
You must do. You must do.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe I did have a little bit of, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind slipping in my best mate's mum for bounce.
Wow.
This took a turn. Anyway.
Yeah, no, because I can honestly say I've never actually thought about that the other way round.
No, I don't blame you.
No. Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, no. So I basically got Darren's mum a Valentine's Day card.
How old were you?
I can't remember.
You were in your fucking 20s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Still love the girl. But yeah, I gave her a Valentine's Day card and I sellotaped to Johnny, and just in case.
I weren't
Yeah,
happy that day. I remember being like, I'm gonna smack that prick in a minute. Again.
never did.
We've had a few, haven't we? Over the years. There's no one else that I've had more fights with in my life than with you. I've had a lot of fights, like I've been in trouble, but me and you, if they were to make like an event on it, it'd be like a 10-part fucking series, I reckon.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Can you remember our first one? I don't remember which one's which.
No, I can't put them in order.
I remember we went
The
in.
railings.
Oh yeah, but I can't remember which one that was. One that sticks out. In the summer, the Environment Agency had been down and nailed loads of bird boxes to trees down the woods, and we went and nicked them and we're going to sell them around the estate. And then we went back home, and my mum grounded me for it, and yours didn't. And you were taking the piss laughing, and I remember grabbing them and throwing them all at you, trying to hit you with them. I don't know if that turned out into a scrap, but I remember that. I was fucking well angry. I felt like there's no justice here. How have I been fucking incarcerated into my fucking house for a week, and you're out swanning about playing on your bike? And I remember that really fucking got to me, that.
I never got grounded.
No, I know. Do you remember I got grounded for one whole summer once? The whole fucking 6 weeks. Whole fucking summer holidays. She fucking grounded me for. I remember. I think she let me out after like 3 or 4. I mean, fair play to her for sticking at her for that long. Because if I ground my kids, they get to your room in half hour. I'm like, oh, come sit with me. Don't worry about it. But
Yeah.
I remember. I don't know what I did. It might have been I sprayed my name on the carpet in deodorant and lit it, and I burnt my name into the bedroom
I
carpet.
do remember that.
Yeah, I got a bollocking for that. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually.
It is really bad, actually. You could have
Yeah,
could have burnt the whole of
could have been bad.
estate down.
Yeah, so maybe I deserved it.
We
I
just didn't think as
Nah, I
good.
remember getting my brother got a beanbag chair for Christmas or no, it might be his birthday. I don't know.
Birthday.
I didn't get one, and he kept winding me up, being like, "Oh, look at me, sat on a beanbag," and I thought, "See that fucking beanbag, you busy little cunt. You wait." And then he tried it, and I opened that fucking big window up in the bedroom, clean open. I got this beanbag, launched it out, and I remember getting another week for that. I was grounded a lot. But to be fair, when she grounded me, I didn't give it a big one. I'm going out now. I wouldn't ever backchat her like that. Once she punished me, that was it. I've always respected her, my mum like that. But to be fair, she raised me well, dragged me up well. I mean,
She did.
do
She had her challenges, but
you remember when she nearly knocked me out? When we was drinking in the kitchen? I was like 22. I'd moved back.
I was going to. Yeah, that was recent. Just not long after, was it?
I moved back when I was 21. So yeah, before I met Tanya,
Yeah.
and we had a few. She'd gone out, and I said it's right for me and a couple of mates to have a few beers here and then fuck off out into town or whatever. She, yeah, fine. As long as you're gone before I get back, because I can't be bothered to walk into the house and you clean up. And I'm like, yeah, fine. We're having a couple of bottles of Tuborg. Remember Tuborg beer?
Yeah.
The old pull top. Yep. So we get a bit carried away, and I think we had like 3 or 4 crates of it. And there's pictures still on Facebook somewhere of just all these empty bottles on the table in 2 hours. There's like 3 or 4 of us. Anyway, she comes home, and I'm pissed. I was like, oh, don't worry about it. She'll be all right. She's had a drink. She'll be fine. She comes in. She goes, right, you lot, fuck off. And I was like, don't talk to me like that in front of my mates. Bearing in mind, I've lived a life at this point. Yeah, I have. I can do things.
Own place and whatnot.
And she said something. I can't remember what it was. And I said, I'll tell you what. If you can down a bottle quicker than me, we'll leave. But if I beat you, we're staying. She just shook my hand. And bang, bottle went back. She's finished it. I'm halfway, and I'm looking over like, oh fuck, I look alright, dickhead. So I finished it, put it down, and I can remember like both my hands going on the kitchen table, and I'm wobbly. I'm battered basically. And she said something, and I said, well, go on then, fucking hit me, you cunt. Just messing around, joking. She's like, are you sure you want that? And I said, yeah, I can handle you hitting me, woman, whatever. Bantering. She went, all right, whack. the fucking stars that I see, and I can remember holding the table and like falling back. Fucking, I was gone. Legs went the lot, and I was like, fucking hell, I can't get knocked out by my mum in front of my mates. I'm not 22, big old man. Oh, I got to go for a piss, and I can remember going for a piss, coming back down. You lot have all grabbed all the bottles and fucking ready, waiting.
Shot.
Yeah, let's go. And I can remember not being able to do my trousers up because I couldn't fucking see. I was seeing all these stars, and my head was just gone. I can remember being like this, walking across the green, thinking, "Fuck, I can't even put my pants on properly." I'm still trying to walk away. But yeah, she hit me like she was good. She was very, very good. For me, my brother, my sister, she's quality. She raised us very differently to what another parent might, but yeah, she taught me how to throw a punch and then reminded me I couldn't take one later on. Fair play to her. But there's so much more. I don't know how much of it I want to talk about.
Well, there is a hell of a lot. I will touch upon a story. I think you know where I'm going with this one. Dad.
Okay, right. Let me start the story, and then you can talk about your experience within that story then. So, COVID. It was literally start of COVID.
The week before lockdown.
Yeah, because the island got shut, didn't it? You couldn't go back. But you'd come over mainland to see family, whatever. Get a tattoo? Was I tattooing you at the time?
Tattoo.
Yeah. So I was doing a tattoo for you, and then we said, right, next day we go fishing. And I hadn't been fishing for years, and I was really excited. Anyway, so we go fishing, sat on this little poxy lake, catching fish. And you have conversations while you're fishing. You're there for 6, 7, 8 hours and just chatting. And this man says to me, weed don't affect me. I've never been able to get stoned. And I was like,
it was true.
yeah, no. And I said, I remember thinking, yeah, all right, whatever. And he's like, no. Weed doesn't affect me. I'm like immune to it. And I thought, no, you're not. But he was adamant he could not. And I said to him, all right, well, when we go back to mine, I'll give you some of mine. Not that I'm a big smoker, but I said I got some stuff at mine that you can have a sample of, and I guarantee it fucks you up. And he's like, no, it won't. So we finish all the fishing, go back to mine, and I'm like, right, get the tin out, and I've rolled him a joint that's would be a normal smoke, just a relaxed one of an evening, and the geezer smoked it like half a rollie. Like, this is a full kingy, and he's just puffing. And I was like, you get a litre of vodka, you don't neck it.
Hold the phone. Wait a minute. I swear to God, right? You're like, hold your breath.
Yeah, like, take your time.
Oh,
like,
I thought you like take a massive drag.
No, but you were taking like drags like fucking. You thought you were Bob Marley and Snoop Dogg mixed together. This is a geezer that's never smoked anything that's got him fucking stoned. Like, what have you been smoking? Like oregano. And he's in the garden, and I've gone in to make him a drink, because I knew Cottonmouth was on its way. Anyway, I give him this drink, and by the time I've made the drink, which would have been water or squash, whatever, he's finished, and I was like,
it wasn't a squash. It was actually a can of lager.
Was it a lager? Did I get a can of beer? Yeah. Did I? Oh.
Well, we had a couple of drinks. I sampled.
Oh, okay.
Well, for the first time as well.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, but go on.
So he finishes in the garden, comes in, and I was like, oh, have you left the rest of it outside? He's like, rest of it? And I thought, fucking hell. I said, how you feeling? He was like, yeah, I'm fine. And he gets his drink, and this is the table, the kitchen side. He's going, fucking super slow motion. And I'm stood there, I'm fine, like, didn't smoke. And I'm watching him, and it's, on my life, it was like 20 seconds trying to put a drink from here to here. And he puts it down, and I said, you all right, Ben? Yeah, fine. I thought, are you? So We sit in the kitchen. We planned to watch a film. Me, you, and my missus. We were going to watch The Joker that night,
Yep.
weren't we? So I'm in the kitchen and just monitoring him, right? Because you can whitey or whatever. And the giggles come, like instant giggles, and I was like, yeah, he's stoned. It's fine. He's high. The giggles, and then it was the questions, and it was, why is that bit of wood above your washing?
No. Oh, you've like.
No, that's not far away from what. Go on.
Right. Darren he got me a drink. I started getting the cotton mouth like Darren predicted.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, we'd never touched me before. So this was a whole new experience for me. Bearing in mind, right, I don't do drugs. I think I tried like 2 different bits of weed a long time ago, but obviously wasn't enough to affect me. So I said, damn, yeah, don't touch me, mate. I've got this. Anyway, done this, and I remember I'm like, and then we walked through to your living room, and I Christ the life of Michael, Mary, Joseph. I swear to God, right, it was like I was walking on the fucking moon.
Yeah, but this was after. This was
No.
that had. Did
Yeah.
we go back to the kitchen? No, we didn't. No,
No,
because
we
once you
went-
hit that front room, you didn't go out of that until.
I was like that.
Do you not remember the kitchen side bit?
Yeah, that was after I'd done the whitey.
No.
Yes, it
That's-
was. 'Cause
I've
I
got-
sat in my pants.
Oh, it was. It was. Yes.
I will never forget it, mate. And
Oh,
it's
my
weird.
bad. My bad.
So we basically gone to the living room. Art started pounding out of its chest, and I genuinely thought I was going to die. And then, so whilst I was out, no, when we were inside, that I started like tripping, like hallucinating.
This was
And,
sat on the sofa, yeah. So we're sat on the sofa now.
Yep, sat on the
You're
sofa.
like sat in the corner bit.
Yeah.
Fully fucking.
Just staring at the TV.
Yeah, like wedged in.
Drinking like at this point, I then switched from lager to water, and I was drinking copious amounts of it.
My missus was like getting you water, wasn't she? And yeah, making sure you were fine. I was crying. I was videoing it.
He did video it.
I did.
And then
Fucking best thing I've ever done.
And then something really weird happened. So I'm like talking to Darren, and I come out with this comment, and I think it was something along the lines of, "Do you know? Oh no, I feel like
No,
I'm living the future."
Yeah, you started chatting bollocks.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there thinking, this shouldn't be that bad. I was fine with it. It was, and I thought, he's putting this on a little bit. I did. I've told you. But then he went quiet, and we're about to put the film on, and he goes, your side of the family's quite chavvy, innit? And I was like, beg your fucking... Who are you talking to? And then he said, but yours, mum, is quite posh. Who's he calling fucking mum? And I said, who are you talking to? You, Dad.
And I went, don't worry about it.
Just, that was it. And I was like, who are you calling Dad?
I thought you were my dad.
And you thought my missus was your mum?
Yeah.
And then he coughed. And then he coughed again. And I was like, do not throw up on my fucking sofa. She'll go divvy. And then he threw up fucking everywhere. It was just all over him. And I've got him up.
Hey, move.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
move.
I was like, move, you cunt. He's like, I can't. I'm fucking stuck. I literally got him out in a seated position out the front of the house, stood him upright. I said, right, get naked. Fucking stay out there. Maybe you took all your clothes apart from your pants. And then my missus went out, picked your clothes up off the fucking street, bagged them up, put them in the wash for you. And then I think I got you some shorts and whatever.
No, you didn't. I sat in the pants.
In the kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Yeah. And then it was why is there a bit of wood above your washing machine? And I was like,
Right.
what? 20 minutes this went on.
I was laughing like I've never. It was probably the last time I cried myself laughing. I
Yeah,
was laughing
while
that bit.
fucking 10:30, 11 at night, my missus running around trying to wash clothes, clean fucking the 3 pillows he's thrown up on and nearly pissed himself on the sofa. Like, oh. But I got the ump then. I was like, right, snap out of it, you've thrown up. But he's pissing himself laughing, sat in the
Could not stop.
kitchen, looking the kitchen side, and the washing machine's under it. And he was trying, I don't even know, like,
No, it was to stop the vibrations. There was a bit of wood under there.
yeah.
But I didn't know that time. I'm like, what's that bit of wood? And you're like, what fucking bit of wood? And I was fucking greasing
I
up
was doing I
laughing.
remember getting so fucking angry.
And then I got into, what is it, the next phase of,
I'm going to
I
die.
think I'm going to die.
It was
Can you come
instant.
pepper me?
Yeah, he's like, right, I think I might die. And I'm like, Ben, you're not going to die. And he's like, no, I think I just can't breathe. And he's breathing heavy. And I'm like, right, just tell. He's like, I'm telling myself, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. The paranoia was mad. So I brought him to the top floor, where I'm in now. And there was a bed made up for him, mattress and whatever. Because this was my old like games room, tattoo room, studio. And he, we got the mattress out, made him a bed, whatever. And he's laying there, and he said, don't turn the lights off. And I was like, I've got to turn the lights off, mate. He's like, no,
Don't leave me.
don't leave me. And I'm like, no, I'm going to bed. No. Just don't turn the lights off. Don't leave me. So I put the LEDs on purple because I thought that'd calm him out. Put him on nice soothing, and I got a chair and I sat at the top of his bed and I said, you hungry, mate? Do you need? Yeah, I want a snack. So I went down, I got him pork pie, Scotch egg, whatever, bag of crisps, I don't know. And
I don't remember
yeah,
that
I
bit,
put
but I can remember the next bit.
in a bowl, with another bottle of water, a couple of bottles of water, whatever. And I sat with you for 10 minutes, and and I was actually knackered. I can remember being so fucking drained. And I said, mate, I've got to go to bed. Like, you're not gonna die. You're fine. And he's like, no, I'm gonna die. Oh, don't leave. I said, mate, I'm going to bed. Bollocks, you'll be fine. So I went to bed, locked my door. So I didn't want him coming to get in bed with me and my missus. Shut that, done. And then the next morning, I thought, fucking hell, let's go and see if he's dead. Come upstairs, and he's just laying on his side, just looking at me like, you ain't going to believe what I've done. And I thought, what could you have done? You couldn't move. And then he explained to me this, what he's going to tell you now.
I had 76 pizzas in a basket that I wanted to order because I was so hungry. And the only reason I didn't get them delivered because I didn't know his fucking address.
You imagine how much that would have cost? They wouldn't have done it. There's no way.
I would have paid it. I was that
Yeah, I
hungry.
don't doubt
probably
it.
would have every little bit of crust and all.
76 fucking pizzas.
Oh, I'll never forget it. 76. And the weird thing is about the whole weed experience is it's not like alcohol. Like if I have a heavy night, I cannot remember anything. Whereas this, I can remember everything.
I don't have a problem with weed. I think cannabis is absolutely fine. I don't smoke it anymore. I don't have an issue with it. I know so many functioning stoners. That's on them. I don't think it's something that people should go around and be like, oh, I smoke weed, bro, and fuck off, mate. Look, if you want to have a little smoke on a Friday night, Saturday night after football to relax, whatever, that's fine. Loads of people smoke it. But yeah, I don't like the wankers that'll, give it a big one.
After that experience, I literally wanted to start a campaign going around schools doing talks on do not touch this stuff.
Changed your life, didn't it, that night?
Bloody did, mate.
Fucking funny for me. It was Darren, I don't even know if I'm breathing. Well, you are.
It was a roller coaster.
You feel it though, can't you? In your chest.
Oh,
Feel your heartbeat.
My heart against my rib cage, boy. I thought I was dead. And anyway, don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Or do.
Yeah, or do. You do you. No one's telling you what to do. We're not your dads.
We ended up all right.
Yeah. No, I think we did. I think I don't know, being open-minded to these things. I think I see these kids now walk to the shop or whatever, and they're stood outside the shop with a joint and they're smoking. I think, mate, kids have got to walk through them doors. You got grandkids, grandparents. Like, fuck off, mate. Go if you're not allowed to smoke it at home because you're a little wanker and whatever. Go down the woods and have a little blaze there. Don't fucking. There's no need to try and show off. Yeah, you're not even hard. Like people think they are because they walk around with one behind their ear. All right, cool. Well done, mate.
I'm not about that.
No. I've always preferred to go and have a drink. Always preferred drinking.
Stop now.
Mate, some of the stories. My first night back in Woking is one of the best nights. We went out, met up. Me and Ben went together. I met a load of people that we knew, and there were these guys in the club. And this girl was part of our group, and she came over to her fella and said, "Oh, this bloke's just grabbed my arse." And I said to him, "We'll go and tell him." He's like, "No." I said, "I will." Pissed up. So I did. And there's four. Yeah. And I'm telling him, don't fucking touch her. Like, she clearly don't like it. Fuck off. And they were, yeah, that's fine, mate. That's fine. I said, good. Look at me. Walked off. 10 minutes later, she comes back. He's just put his hand up my skirt. And I thought, well, if I don't say anything now, I look like a massive prick. And I didn't want to get in trouble. My mum had said when I moved back, you know, if anything, don't bring trouble to the door. I said, no, don't worry about that. 2 days, I think. Went back up to him. I said, right, see you cunts. I'll see you outside. And because I'd said that, if I didn't wait, if I didn't wait, everyone would think I was a twat. So we went outside, and I see him come through the door. Ben's my back left. Yeah. And I see the one come through the door first. I thought, fuck it, I'm hitting him first because he looked quite big. And I remember just going through, throwing a big overhand at him, hit him. He's like bounced. Yeah, back through the door. Then his mates have pushed him back through the door and he's missed me. And the next one come, I thought, fuck it, he can have it. So it was just like, as soon as they come through, they were lining up, whack, whack, whack. Bang. Yeah, it was each one. And then the police were there. 10 yards. I didn't know. The next thing I know, bang, arms behind, then pretty handcuffs, little bracelets up the wall. And I've been pushed like this way up the wall. And I turn round, Ben's on the floor with some geezer choking him clean out. Like, probably, this guy's like struggling to breathe. And I said to the coppers, I said, you've just stepped over them to get to me. I said, look, he's choking him.
I was restraining him, you're right.
Yeah. And 10 minutes later, they let me out. The girl would, come and spoke to them and said, look, this is what happened. And they were just like, oh, do you know what? Just go home, mate. So I was like, yeah, cool. Walked home. And that was my first night back.
It was like we never left each
other. I know.
You know, it's beautiful, man. Like,
we've had some random ones. Some really fucking weird moments. The weirdest moment I've had on a night out in my entire life. We went out. We've been out since 6, 7, drinking. Ended up in a club. Drinking. Gets to 1 o'clock in the morning. This geezer, Ben, walks up to the bar. And I'm with him. And I'm like, right, drinks. We're ordering drinks. And I look round, look back. And he's got a fucking carrot. Like a foot-long fucking carrot. Just eating it. As if it's the most normal thing. And I said, you all right? And his response was, well, I'm hungry. I said, no, I don't doubt that you're hungry. Where'd the fucking carrot come from? Like, it's 1:30 in the morning. We're just deep in drink. Well, I brought it with me, didn't I?
Took a snack with me.
And I thought, you've pre-planned a snack from, what, fucking 7 hours ago, and you brought a carrot out and didn't think to mention it the whole night we've been together. Yeah. And you've just whipped out a foot-long fucking carrot and you're just chewing it. And I remember the people at the bar just being like, is he all right? And I said, no. I remember you lost my bank card one night in RSVP.
Don't remember that.
You said, my round, I'll get them. I said, take my card. And you were fucking doing this with it. Flinging it about like a prick, and you let go of it, and it went under the cash machine. Do you remember?
I think I remember. Was that near the
Dance floor bit to the left of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And the cash machine's fucking like bolted down.
Bolted down.
Couldn't
yeah,
get my
but with a
card
little
out.
gap.
And he ends I don't know what you got, a pool cue maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember.
There was
Fucking
a
long time ago.
good story of them pool cues and all. Do you remember that fucking one that spilled into the street that night? Ben Duck. Whack.
I'll tell you another funny moment actually, and this isn't all about violence.
No.
This is funny.
It's just memories, isn't it?
Yeah, my brother was getting hassled out in the street, and
Yeah, but look, they didn't
He
start
deserved
it. Yeah, no, he didn't. I'm not saying he deserved it, but he definitely started it with his like
started it. So I'm in the
done
car.
that, didn't he? Remember?
Yes.
But Aaron, why are you staring at it funny? I ain't. All right.
So
mean
someone
mugging
comes
him.
up to me and it's like, Ben, your brother's getting done outside. I'm like, shut up. So I'm like strolling out through the club and whatnot. And the bouncer's like, I was going to do an accent then. No. No, Ben. You're
Was that
not going
Kingsley?
outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went, what? Have that. Gone outside. And there was a big circle of people around who I believe my brother. So I've gone up.
He's out at this time, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on
He's
duty.
horizontal fucked.
And I've punched the first geezer in the back of the head. Fucking done my hand in.
That was Jamie Carey.
Turned around. What are you doing, Ben? The only person trying to help my brother up.
It was our mate. Fucking whopped him in the back of the head.
And then old Bill come, and then me and you carried him off, didn't we?
Remember
Ran
in
up
the road? In the road though, when it was all going over, I remember I was down the way a bit with someone, and I'm coming back up to sort of help out you lot, and Ben was squaring off with this fella. They're just hands up. And I come up behind him and I said, Ben Duck. Ben Duck. So I was, bop, hold that. And he's just fucking, right, let's get your brother. And the blue lights start coming, but fucking hell. And we've picked his brother up, arm each. He's in the middle, fucking like Jesus, just flopped.
Yeah.
Running, dragging his feet all down through town. Yeah, that was funny, that. We did have some fun.
Dude, yeah.
It was terrible, really.
It is, but
Do you know what brought it home one? Like how bad it actually was. And it wasn't us going out looking for it, by any means. It just so happened to be that
it followed us.
Yeah, just gobby.
Rep.
Yeah, just dickheads, I think, growing up. And I went Christmas shopping with my mum, and I was peckish, so I walked into Greg's, and with my mum, and this guy that I don't know, never met him. Hello, Darren, you alright, mate? And I'm like, yeah, sausage roll. And in front of my mum, he went, Cor, you fucking didn't half lamp that geezer in RS last night. Fucking hell, he slid off the dance floor. And I was like, maybe we'll go Mackey's instead. And I had to walk with my mum, and it's embarrassing. Yeah. She's like, what you been doing? I said, I don't know. Let's just ignore that and carry on. But for us now, I think at our age now, it's funny to look back on.
But would I do anything different? Hell no.
No.
It's made me who I am, and but it has brought some funny stories.
Whenever we don't speak for a couple of weeks, we just get on it, and it just flows, doesn't it? We can talk for hours and hours about. There'll be we would have missed out a million different things tonight, easily.
100%.
Easy. I remember I shaved your head once with a mohawk that tailed round.
Yeah, rat
tail mohawk. That was actually really cool.
You did a good job, to be fair. It's not the first time
you tattooed your name with it there.
That's my artwork. You're welcome.
13 years ago.
And that's because I got jealous because Darren used to let.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Not all of them.
exactly, not a few. And I got jealous.
I don't
'cause
know.
you
I
was
don't know how
letting-
that started. Just letting these birds tattoo their name on my. It's still there. I've never gotten covered up. It hurts.
And then you said, and then one morning you just said,
You
Ben,
were crying about it for months.
I was.
Oh,
It
fucking
upset
hell,
me.
letting these women tattoo you. I thought, yeah, well, you don't do to me what they, yeah.
And then you phoned me up, said, Ben, what do you say? Draw up a tattoo. I'm going to let you do it on me.
Yeah, and then the cunt does bubble right and then colours the fucking thing in.
I thought they got their tramp stamp names on them.
Yeah,
I
and
want
I've ended
mine.
up with this forever. I still like it. It's cool. It is what it is, isn't it? I've tattooed you enough times now, although mine are arguably better. They fucking better be anyway, you know.
Oi, mine's the one you've got is a little mental.
Yeah, even if when I get this all covered and whatever, it's a terrible arm. I mean, look at the fucking state of it. It's just dog shit. I'm gonna need to marry it up to this one because this one's actually nice. But I'd actually leave that piece open. I think keep it there just because it's cool.
Nah, I say that when I say so. I'm like working on a leg piece that Darren's been doing for me, and people might say, "Oh, what's that mean?" Don't have too much meaning, but the fact that my best mate did it
Yeah,
has a hell of a lot of meaning.
and they look good. My favourite one's the one we done in your. Is it here?
My boys,
Yeah, that's my favourite one.
is it?
Yeah,
You got to do another one soon.
yeah, yeah. New little girl.
Yeah. So when you finish my other leg piece off, the bit colouring, you can pop
You
the date of birth on
you
there.
got to fucking pay for it.
Oh no, brother, I ain't paying you.
We started your leg piece before she even got pregnant. He said to me on this one, right? It's a big leg piece, loads of colour, big, nice underwater theme.
Actually, I did pay you.
Yeah. This is what I'm going to get on, right? Because I said, look, you've had loads of free tattoos over the year, mate, but I have got kids to feed. Stop being tight, cunt, and fucking put your hand in your pocket. Shouldn't have to pay. Well, you should. So I do the tattoo, and I told him how much I wanted, and it was cheap. You got to admit, the price I gave you was cheap.
Yeah, I thought you could suck my fucking small
Right. And he
face.
had the ump with it. And then he texts me, right, what's your bank details after he'd been home for a couple of days or whatever. Didn't think he was actually going to pay me because he is like that. And then I get a notification, £1 from Ben.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, off. So you taking a piss? And he's like, no. And he give it another hour or so. And then he did send me the rest, so. Yeah.
I forgot I did that.
Yeah, can't. Yeah. I remember you hit someone in the head with a BMX one night. That's just popped into my head. Do you remember I picked it up? Fucking whack. Don't get back up. Got up
And
your
he
foot.
did.
Yes, he hit him again.
And then he went for me, so I
Cun's
kicked him.
had a sprocket to the forehead.
Anyway, how long began, mate? 'Cause I don't want to.
I don't know, but that okay. That was outside Charlie Choice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just fucking bang! I fucking always hit him with a bike.
Yeah, it's not good. So
How was your night last night? Yeah, my mate fucking walloped someone with a push bike.
twice. Well, he got up again.
Do you remember when you bottled someone and he hit you back with it? Do you remember?
No, I did it. No.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Go on.
No, I didn't bottle them.
Didn't you?
I'll tell you the story.
Go on. We got time.
It's in Chameleon. So a little nightclub it's absolutely terrible nightclub in Woking.
Stunk of Fanny, didn't it? And BO.
BO, floors sticky, you know, the drill.
Or
Basically,
disco minge.
It was very packed out, and I was just like trying to get through, like, as you do. Sorry, excuse me. And then this fucking bloke gave me some cheat. So I was like, oh, fuck off. So I just give him a left straight, but I don't know why I didn't go for it. I just gave him a little left jab. And then next thing I know, he's got a bottle and he smacked me straight on the smacked me straight on the head. I've got the scar there. And then he started like stabbing the bottle on my
Yeah.
head, split my head open. I turned around and I've like just shielded my head, and he's like jumped on my back, started smacking my head with this bottle. Didn't break. I wish the bucker did. So yeah, and then I'm like looking at the ground, and I just saw blood pouring out. I was like, "Fuck's sake!" And then I just walked to the bouncers. I was like, "Oh, by the way, your man's just been bottled." And then next thing I know, he's carted everyone out. Like they shut the club, and I'm sat there with a fucking Gert bandage on,
Mm.
and I'm sure there's a picture somewhere of it. But I had this Gert bandage on, and everyone's walking out, and I'm like, "See you later, see you later." Yeah, I had to get my head stapled up.
Yeah.
I think I went in the following week, and they had plastic bottles.
Yeah, I remember going to plastic bottles.
Yeah, and
I do remember that.
I don't know if it's because of that, but I know
Could have been.
Aaron's other mate got a champagne bottle to the face.
Cool. I've never. No, I've never bottled anyone. Threw a pint glass across like an American football across RS once, and hit that fucking geezer in the back of the head. And he'd come over. Was that you? I said, like fuck, was
No.
it? And he said, you just threw a pint glass at me. I said, what, from here? I said, fucking hell, that's miles, mate. Are you joking? And he said, I'm going to fucking watch you all night. I said, watch me all you want then. I shit myself. But I did throw it at him. I was aiming at him.
Why?
I'm not, we no need to go into that.
All right, fair enough.
But it did fuck it. Great shot. Great shot, mate. Honestly. I was like Patrick Mahomes over there in the Super Bowl. Whop. Get on, Jalen Hurts. Back of the head. Great throw. I finished the drink first, though. I wasn't going to waste it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd say it's expensive, but it weren't back then.
Mate, honestly,
There were 3 bottles for a £5.
Yeah.
Of like Smirnoff Ice.
Smirnoff Ice.
Bacardi Breezer.
You remember them? Do you remember vodka mud shake?
No.
Like a milkshake with vodka in it. When I lived up north, they got it in a pub, strawberry one, yeah? And I was banging them back in the summer. Nice. Just like milkshakes, just over and over and over. I went outside for a fag. You know when you spark a fag and you've had a drink and you catch it a bit wrong and you... Like The Exorcist. Great big stream of this fucking pink shit just flying out. I can remember wiping my mouth, finished the fag, and went and got another one because they were well nice. And they had banana as well, so I went on to them. They were good. Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? Like milkshake with alcohol. Mate, best milkshake ever is banana.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, actually. This is weird. So this is going back to a bit of my childhood, right? For Lent, I once gave up baked beans. But instead of for the duration of Lent, I actually gave them up for about 10, 15 years.
Why?
See if I could do it. I wasn't going to give up beer, was I?
What, baked beans? That's so
Baked
fucking rogue.
I swear to God, right, I gave these beans up. And then, so I had this bird and that. And then I went round for the dinner with their family. First meal, baked beans. Fuck it.
Did you eat it?
I had to, didn't I? Be polite.
Done well, mate. Done well.
But no, that was after a shit. Then, after that, because I was like, oh, fuck, I broke my baked bean Lent stint. I then gave up bananas.
You're actually so fucking weird. Like, you really are not normal.
I'm back on the bananas, don't worry.
Okay. You know, bananas stop you getting cramp.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I do like, I don't know.
Well, I think so.
A bit funny about bananas now, just because I did give them up for that long. I feel like I'm like being naughty if I have one. I swear to God, yeah.
You're not normal. You ain't.
I gave them up for a number of years and all.
On bananas.
Yeah.
Remember when you tried to get vape come out your eyes when we were pissed up on the balcony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was above shops, no?
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Shotgunning ciders.
Ciders, yeah.
And then you took a big chunk of my vape and then nothing happened. I remember that.
No, there's a reason because I don't know why, but sometimes I've tried it a few times lately, as you do. But what?
What are you gonna tell us?
right. So I pinch my nose and like force, and then like water comes out my tear ducts. So I thought if I do that, like if I inhale smoke and then push it up through, I can make smoke come out my tear ducts. But it didn't work.
No.
But yeah, sometimes I can make
Do it now.
nah,
Go on.
nah, because it hurts a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right.
Nah. You wouldn't see anyway.
Yeah,
The
just
camera quality.
get close. Your camera quality is
No,
wicked, mate.
shut up.
Go
I'm
on.
not doing it. No. Maybe if we get like 500 subscribers.
Okay, so a 500 sub special, you're gonna force
No,
water out
that's
your eyes.
no,
No, that's good. I like that. I rate that.
no
10
bollocks.
likes on this video.
No, done deal.
Yeah, okay, we're sorted.
Nah, but I would like to do something like that
What, like?
when we hit achievements,
Yeah.
and if we get like, I don't know, start low. We're not gonna
I'll
go.
tell you what I'll tell you what I'd like to do actually. Then in the summer, is we'll go and do a podcast on the bank of a lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll set it up and when we're together and we're going to do a podcast on a lake and watch me smash him up. Easy. You ain't got no pellet left, by the way, and that bucket is all gone.
Oh, funny enough, right? So I've recently moved in my new gaff and that, and some of my stuff has been in storage. I've just retrieved about 5 buckets of pellets and about, I don't know, five tubs of
Well,
ground bait.
you're always welcome to keep it in my shed. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
sure.
look after it. Do you know, I went through my stuff the other day because me and Jay went for a walk down the river. I know it's out of season now, but we just went for a walk. We were bored, and I was going through my stuff, just having a look. I got like 8 bags of sticky pellet in there, and fucking four bags of 5 kilo ground bait, all sorts of shit.
Yeah, that's mine.
No, it ain't. This is stuff I bought. This ain't yours. Trust me.
Bollocks.
No, it ain't. No, because I know what you use.
What do I use?
The red.
You're thinking of Red Robin.
Yeah, Red Robin. And then you had the shitty little the 8mm browns in the bucket. But your bag was 2mm Scretins. But I used the Scopex. Scopex? Sticky?
Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't touch Scopex.
No, I think it's brilliant.
I think dog shit.
I like it. I like the Banoffee one just because it smells nice. Doesn't make your hands smell like shit.
Remember that time though, when you wore fucking latex gloves fishing because you didn't want to touch a fucking.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Right, listening. Right, can you imagine a fisherman wearing latex gloves because he doesn't want to touch a fish?
It wasn't mainly about that though, was it? My hands are fucked, and they seal the heating.
Your hands are fucked.
Yeah, you got a little tickler pointer.
Yeah, I do call that the G spot tickler. Mm-hmm.
Did it work on yourself?
Don't know.
Bullshit. There's no way you've never fucking put a finger in. You're weird.
Dude, look at the size of me, man. I'm too to reach around.
So you just don't wipe.
No, that's what.
Do you know, I'd like a B-day.
I'll tell you what, mate.
Unreal.
People rate them as
Yeah.
well.
I just turn the shower head upside down. Fucking squat over the bath.
Christ.
If it's been a dangerous one.
I feel like we've spoken a lot about poo this evening. I don't really like talking about poo that much because I don't like it.
I don't mind shitting myself and talking about it. Don't bother me.
Don't mind me. Yeah,
No.
no. A little earlier, little punami happened. Right? And she's like, "Calm, Ben. Clear that." I said, "You got to be joking, ain't you?" So I went and got my latex gloves. Then she's thrown this dirty, what do they call them? It's like sleep suit at me. All poo all over it. Oh, God. That set me off. I've got the bloody door open, retching. She's moaning at me. "Bloody baby's getting cold, Ben. Fucking hell, don't throw poo.
Yeah, don't throw poo at me
Close
then.
me."
I remember the first time I was left alone with the kids. She went to work and Callie had this almighty shit. And I lived with, like, my mum lived with us, my sister lived with us. We were in here first time she had gone out on work, and I was like, no. and it fucking stank. And I've got the t-shirt over me like that. I'm fucking fully ballied up, gone in the room, and got this kid like that, fucking stink. And I managed to take a baby grow off, and there was just shit everywhere. About half hour, I put her in the garden. I put her in the garden hose. That is fucking grim.
Yeah.
I've got twins, and I've changed about 5 nappies in my entire life. I'll put my hands up to that. It doesn't bother me. People can say what they like. That is fuck. I can't. Mm-mm.
What I used to do with my first is I used to get this like a big blanket. I used to put like what's that thing?
Vapor rub,
in that?
Vicks. Yeah.
Vicks, mate. All under there, or aftershave.
Like a
Spray it.
mortician, isn't it? They put it there.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
And then I got the old bandana on like that. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if my kids get trauma, mate, because of this bandanaed man just staring at them, breathing heavy,
Taking their pants off.
Glasses steaming up, and I'm like, well, my first experience, right? I swear to God, my first nappy that I went to change, I was like, yeah, I've got this. I'm a dad. And I'm like, I almost threw up over the poor boy. I'm like, I almost drown him in vomit. I can't have that.
I respect the people that do it. I mean, if you have to do it, you have to do it. But fucking hell, it's the worst thing in the world. That and spiders. I ain't getting rid of a spider. Not a chance. My missus does that. There was one earlier. Layla rang me, and I said, "Well, tell your fucking mother." Then I ain't doing it.
So, a little childhood story, I guess. So, I weren't allowed pets as a kid. Mum didn't like dogs and fur. She's allergic to cats. And I was also scared of spiders because I got like bitten by one. And then, being the character I am, I was like, well, there's only one way to face your fears and that, hit it head on. So I bought myself a tarantula.
That's fucking grim. Tell him where you kept it.
What do you mean? I kept it in a few places.
Yeah.
Because it was on top of my wardrobe to start with. And then, but so to me, tarantulas are quite fascinating. They come in lots of different species, all various around the world. And then
Rather change a nappy.
In the hobby, they're like collectibles. So I actually ended up collecting 26 tarantulas. So I did get over my fear. I then
26.
Yeah, 26.
I'll stick to Pokemon cards, mate.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? So I was in the Navy when I used to put them in my car and take them home every fucking weekend. I swear to God.
Look, I stand by it. You're a weird fucking bloke. You are. You're so fucking strange.
I then got over that fear of. Oh, sorry. I'm out of bloody water.
Remember what was the other things you had?
I bought a snake.
Praying mantis. We used to feed them maggots.
Maggots, flies. But so I bought a snake. This is quite a funny story. And he used to. Say he.
Where'd you have the snake?
This was when I was in the Navy as well.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I was in like this. I was on a barracks, and I used to hide it in the wardrobe. So like for inspections, no one saw a whole box of tarantulas and a snake. Right. But I never got over the fear of the snake. And then I think my sister and my brother grasped me up to my mum because I think she knew something was going on because I kept them in my bedroom, the spiders and the snake. One day she goes, "You got a snake up there, ain't you?" No. She goes, "Don't fucking lie to me." I said, "I don't." She goes, "I like snakes. Can you show me it?" God, this sounds fucking perverted, but it's not.
But no, yeah.
Anyway. Oh, God, the next bit sounds bad as well. She had a couple of drinks and comes up to my bedroom.
To look at your snake.
Anyway. It's not perverted, I promise.
Yeah.
She comes up. She's like, "Oh, show her the box with the snake in it. She's like, "Oh my god, I love it." Bear in mind, Mum's had a couple of drinks, a bit pissed. She's like, "I'm gonna hold it." Opens the box, the fucking snake jumps straight out, bloody slivers under the fucking bed. I'm like, "Oh my fucking." Bearing in mind, I'm petrified of fucking snakes.
Mm.
I was like, "Get the fuck out of my room now." So I'm like, "Get out, get out, get out." I quickly put a towel in front of the door so it don't slide out underneath. I'm like, "Oh my god, I've got to try and catch a snake now." Do you know what I did? You see it on TV, snake hooks.
Coat hanger.
So I fucking quickly. I didn't think like that because I had
Oh.
probably plastic coat hangers.
Okay.
I went downstairs. I got a spoon out. I ran back upstairs. I got a fucking snooker cue.
You
Bent
bent
the spoon on. Taped it on. I'm like a fucking snake
Got
wrangler.
scrap heap challenge.
Took the pillowcase off and I'm like trying to coax it. Oh my god, brother. I fucking got rid of that bastard. There's snakes. I'm still scared of them now.
So it stands. You're a fucking weird guy. And I think that's the end of it. We're done. And we'll come back next week with some more bullshit and stories. What do you reckon?
Let's fucking do it.
Cool.
Thanks for joining us on our journey.
Been a pleasure.
You've hit stop, ain't you?
No?
No, you ain't.
No, I ain't.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I have.
Darren's got,
I've actually pressed stop ages ago. No, I didn't. Go on, carry on.
Darren's going to throw a couple of links in the
Yeah.
whatever description, whatever you
Yeah,
put it.
whatever it is.
And look out for the ads to see what we're going to talk about next week. Thanks for joining.
That's so gay. See you later. Bye.